All right, welcome to Belly Ham Treehouse Yoga. I am Lacey. This is the first time I've been able to sit on my knees in 3 weeks. I had a bike crash and took off a huge portion of my knee, so it's just now healing. I don't really have much planned tonight, so we're just kind of stretch it out, wind down the weekend. Go ahead and come into a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. And just go ahead and start to kind of move gently, organically, whatever feels good on your body here. Start to focus on breath. Go ahead and close your eyes. Okay. Actually, do not disturb. So close your eyes. Notice where your shoulders are tonight, if they feel high, if they feel low, if they feel hunched. I want to focus on just relaxing this portion of your body here, from shoulders up to your ears, where we tend to carry so much stress. So just relax your shoulders. But in the meantime, pull your navel to your spine, feel your diaphragm becoming active. Let's go hands up on our knees. Eyes closed, lengthening through your spine, through the crown of your head here. And just take some nice, long, big inhales. Big, exhausting exhales. Relax your face, relax your jaw and that space between your eyes. Bring your chin down to your chest. Notice the back of your neck, your spine, your traps. How does it feel when you tilt your head down? Breathe into your traps here, into the broader part of your back, upper back. Take your right ear to the right shoulder. While you're doing that, pull down through your left shoulder to feel elongating through the left side of your neck into your shoulder head. So almost kind of pressing that left hand down here. Next inhale, bring it up through center. And exhale, left ear to the left, and you're going to press through that right hand now. Next breath in, up through center, bring your hands up high, big reach up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right side. Sit up long and lengthen through your spine on the inhale. On your exhale, maybe twist a little bit further. Keep growing long through your spine, try not to cave in here. So nice and tall, maybe peeking over that right shoulder. Next inhale, both hands come up through center. On your exhale, twisting to the left side, sitting up tall, lengthening on the inhale. On the exhale, maybe twisting a little bit further, using that right hand to help get you around. Stay tall and long through the spine. Inhale, hands come up high, big reach. Exhale, that right hand down, left arm's gonna reach up and over. Just like the neck stretch, I want you to keep this left side planted into the ground while you extend long through that left arm. Just realize I've got mud all over my shins from my trail run, so yay, I get to be nice and dirty. And folding over that right leg here. Just notice how this feels in the lower left side of your back. Inhale, both hands come up through center. Exhale, tipping down to the left side. Plant that right hip and right sit bone, grow long through the right arm. And slowly start to fold over the left leg. Inhale, both hands come up. Interlace your fingers, press your palms to the sky. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. It's really easy to hike them up here. Try and bring them down. Try to bring those hands back at the same time. Keep reaching, extending through the hands. One more big inhale. On the exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring your palms away from your spine. Just opening through your chest here. Again, staying long through the spine, long through the crown of your head. One more inhale. On the exhale, release your hands. Bring the soles of your feet together. Baddha Konasana. Grab the bottoms of your feet here. Inhale, sit up tall. On the exhale, keep your spine long as you start to lean forward. You can use your elbows to help smash your shins down. Just starting to get into the inner hips. Maybe you want to dip a shoulder or the other shoulder. Just kind of stretch through the back a little bit more. And then eventually you can round through your spine, bringing your head down if that feels good. Next, inhale, bring it up. Take your feet together a little bit wider towards the top of your mat. On the exhale, folding forward again, moving the stretch to the outside of the hips. Might feel this in your lower back a little bit more too. And let your head be heavy here. One more big breath in. On the exhale, bring it back up, bring the knees together, grab behind your thighs, coming into Navasana, sitting up high here with the chest, shoulders are low, spine is straight here. Option to float your hands. Take an inhale. Exhale, coming down to Ardha Navasana. Again, try to keep that spine nice and long. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, nice and slow as you move. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. We're going to pause. And if you have a water bottle or something, you can hold it. But otherwise, I want you to just pretend like you're taking something from one side and moving it to the other side. And we're just going to kind of do these big twists. And you want to bring it far away from your body. If it's too close, you're not getting the rotation. So hands are straight, arms are straight as you're moving from side to side, really working through the obliques here. Again, trying to keep your spine long the entire time you're doing this. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to Ardha Navasana. Lower halfway down and hold. Just hold, spine is long, keep that breath flowing. Big inhale. Exhale, bring it down, relax for a second. Bring your feet right up to your butt. On your inhale, lift up for bridge pose. Interlace your fingers underneath your spine, underneath your seat. Just stretching out the core for a second and your quads. One more breath. Exhale, go ahead and come right on back down. Now for this one, I want you to bring your legs up to the sky. And I want you to bring your shoulder blades off the mat. And I want you to reach up and pretend like you're grabbing a rope. And again, reaching as high as you can, side to side, keeping those legs lifted like you're trying to escape from something. Just keep pulling on the rope. Keep your breath flowing. And then this time I want you to lower your legs about a third of the way and keep doing that. Shoulder blades are off the mat here. Keep trying to escape for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs. They're just hovering, kind of like Ardha Navasana. Keep escaping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Whew. That one is brutally tough for me. All right. Now bring the soles of your feet together here. Just interlace your fingers behind your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale down. Exhale up and down and up and down. Just go with your breath here. And then hover your feet off the mat. Pulsing a little bit quicker with your crunches. We're going to do 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms long. Try to grab for your toes. Shoulder blades are up. Tiny little pulses as you grab for your toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab behind your thighs. Rock up and down. Cat-cow pose. Big inhale for cow. Should feel super nice. Exhale, curl and round for cat. Moving with your breath on the inhales, take your cows. Exhale for cat. Take your time moving through this. Maybe you want to open your knees a little wider and go side to side. I always like getting into my hips whenever I can. Bring your knees nice and wide. Bring it back to a child's pose here. Hips back towards your heels. Hands are nice and long. Be nice and round through your back. And from child's pose, I want you to reach the right arm up to the sky. Threading the needle, right arm's gonna come down. I like to flip my palm up to the sky here. You can walk that left hand out, or you can just use it to kind of press yourself around, but be actively pressing to the back of the right arm. One more big inhale. On the exhale, left hand comes back down. Let's unwind that right arm to the sky. We're gonna switch sides. So left hand comes up, breath in. Exhale, threading the needle, second side. Left hand comes down, right arm can come out. Just strong and pressing through that left side. One more big breath in. Exhale, that right hand back down, press into the palm, unwind the left arm to the sky. Bring it right back down. Tuck your toes, take a plank pose here. Stacking your shoulders right over your wrists. Press the heels back. Notice how your calves feel. Spin the eyes of your elbows so they're facing forward. Shift your weight a little bit forward while you pull your heels back. Take an inhale. On that exhale, lower halfway down and pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down to the mat. Taking a low cobra, untuck the toes, press into your feet. Inhale as you peel your chest off the mat. Holding here for an extra breath. Exhale, come all the way down. Tuck those toes again, palms under your shoulders. Press it up to plank pose. Downward facing dog. So first down dog, walking your feet out. Taking stock of how your body feels. Have good weight on the inner parts of your palm. So the L of your forefinger and thumb. Make sure you put a bunch of weight right there. We tend to kind of hold the weight in the outside of the hands. So try to spread it evenly through your fingers and the meat of your palm. Take one more big inhale. On the exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a ragdoll pose here. You can grab for your elbows. You can traction the base of your skull. Maybe you interlace your fingers behind your back. All those basic moves. One more inhale. On the exhale, release your bind. Step your right foot around and next to your left foot. We're going to stand up tall, sweep your hands up high. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Big IT band stretch here. You can stay just like this, or if you want, you can bring your left hand down to the mat and open that right arm to the sky for a twist. I just want you to feel this in the outer strip of that right leg. One more big breath. Exhale, release your hand down. Switch the cross of your legs here. And on the inhale, stand up to reset. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, folding forward. Stay down just like this, or you can bring your right hand down as you open that left arm to the sky. One more breath in. Exhale, release your hand down. Uncross your legs here. Walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bend your knees, lift your heels. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Big reach. Left wrist to the right hand. Exhale to the right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank pose, moving through Chaturanga. Lower down with your elbows nice and close to your ribs. Take Cobra Up Dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. I haven't been stretching nearly as much as I should the last few weeks, so this feels really nice. Big breath in through your nose. Let over exhale. Find the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come up, big reach. Left wrist on the right hand, exhale to the right side. Inhale, nice and high. Switch wrists, exhale to the left side. Inhale, bring it up. This time on your exhale, cactus arms, open your chest, reach back. Interlace your fingers, bring your palms away from your spine, open your heart to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, folding forward, release your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Always the option to throw in some push-ups or pause halfway down. Cobra Up Dog on the inhale. Down dog on the exhale. Big breath in through the nose. Bottom of the exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, find the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. One more round, just like that. Sweep the hands up high, big reach. Tilt it to the right side on the exhale. Let that left hip really pop out. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Cactus the arms down. Reach back. Interlace your fingers. Palms away from your body. Open your heart to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, folding forward. Let your hands flop down. Inhale, halfway up. Flatten out your back. Exhale, plant the hands. Chaturanga. Any variation you would like. We'll all meet in down dog. Pedaling out the feet here. Spread the toes nice and wide on your mat here. Big breath in. On your exhale, walk up forward into your squat Malasana. Hands at heart center, elbows come right in between your thighs. Just enjoy the inner hip release here. It feels good to move side to side. You can do that. Breath is strong and flowing. One more big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, stand all the way up. Big reach, heel toe your feet through center. Exhale, hands at heart center. Coming into chair pose now. Sit low. Sweep the hands high. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step the right foot into standing splits. Nice and high. Option to keep the hands here, or you can grab a hold of the shin and a calf. Working on stabilizers nice and early. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Hands come down. Drop that right foot back. Landing in your Anjaneyasana. Toes stay tucked in the back. Sweep the hands high. Big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back again. Interlace your palms. Really want to open the chest as you sink lower into that left knee. Activate the right glute so you feel that right hip flexor turning on and firing. If it feels good, you can drop the left hand down. And reach the right arm up and over for even deeper stretch on that hip flexor, but only if that agrees with what you want right now. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, hands come down, straighten out that left leg for your half splits, folding over that left leg. Maybe play with planting and flexing the toes, see what feels really good for you. Might even feel good to pull your toes back for a little extra engagement on the back of the leg. One more big breath. On the exhale, left leg sweeps out. Toes are gonna point forward tonight. We're gonna come up for gate pose. Inhale, tipping to that left side, really, really reaching into this gate. If it feels good for you and you wanna point the toes up, you can, but I would encourage you to keep them planted just to kind of work on the extra muscles on the outside of that leg. One more breath in. On the exhale, bring it forward. Walk your hands back, step back to plank pose. Go ahead and move through Chaturanga. Cobra Up Dog. Downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Extend the right leg up on your inhale. Step that right foot forward, drop the left knee down. Second side, Anjaneyasana, hands come high, inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Maybe put the opposite thumb on top, sinking into that right thigh, really squeezing that left glute, firing that left hip flexor. Ooh, mine is tight. Stay here or drop that right hand down. Reach your left arm up and over. One more inhale. On the exhale, coming into that half split, you can untuck the back toe, straighten out that right leg. And if you're somebody who just wants to go straight into a full split, by all means, do you. You can play with planting your foot or flexing your foot. You'd be encouraging a bit more of a flex too. One more inhale. On the exhale, kick that right foot out. Try to keep that foot planted, pointing forward. Hands high, breath in. Exhale, dropping to that right side. Big extension through that left arm. One more inhale. On the exhale, hands come down. Walk it out to plank pose. Take your Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Big inhale through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, find your squat at the top of the mat. I'm feeling so ungraceful, but that's just what we're stuck with tonight. So moving side to side, letting things feel good. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Sweep the breath in as you reach up. Heel toe your feet to touch. Exhale. Hands at heart center. Second side, back to chair pose. Reach the hands up. Big breath. Exhale, folding forward. This time we're going to extend that left leg up for standing splits. Keep your hands on the mat, or if you'd like to play with the balance, you can grab a hold of your shin and calf. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Drop that left leg down. This time, we're going to switch it up and we're going to take a lizard pose. So heel toe your toe just off the corner of your mat. Let that right hip open. One more big breath. Exhale that foot right back into center, taking your half splits, folding over that right leg, noticing if it feels any better. We just did this side, so might still feel like it's opening. Take one more inhale here, and then right onto that gate pose. Right foot comes out to the side, hands up, inhale, tipping over to that right side. Reach that left arm nice and long. For 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to tip back over to the left while that right foot's planted. Make a nice long line from the right hand all the way down to the right toes. Extend a little bit longer for the inhale. On the exhale, you have the option to reach back and grab that foot, kicking into your hand, a little bit of a back bend and a quad stretch. One more big breath. Exhale, release everything down. Walk it out to plank pose. Moving through Chaturanga. Cobra Upward Dog. Downward Facing Dog. Alrighty, this time we're gonna go, what did I just do? Right leg up? No, left leg up. Left leg up on the inhale. Step that left foot forward. We're gonna go right into lizard pose this time. So heel toe that foot out to the left side. If it needs a little encouragement, you can press your hand on the thigh. One more breath in. Exhale, walk that foot back through center, straightening out the left leg. Go as deep into the split as you want. Folding over that left side. One more inhale. On that exhale, kick that left foot out, coming into gate pose. Stick the hands up high, big, big reach. Exhale, tipping over that left side. Growing long through the obliques, intercostal muscles, and through your shoulders and lats. One more inhale. Exhale, drop that right hand down. Left arm's gonna make a big straight line from the left toes all the way up to the tips of those left fingers. One more inhale. On the exhale, you can reach back and grab that foot, kicking into that hand, kind of like a sideways dancer pose or an Ardha Chandra or Vipassana sugar cane. One more inhale. Exhale, release it down. Take it through plank pose in your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Big breath in. On the exhale, find the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sweep the hands up high, big reach. Exhale, hands at heart center. Next breath in, knees together, chair pose, hands high. Inhale here. On the exhale, take weight out of the left foot, coming into figure four. I'm a little wobbly. Figure four pose right away. Nice and low on your figure four. Not staying for too long. Really want to work on stability and strength tonight. One more inhale. Exhale, coming up. Catch that left foot in your left hand for dancer pose. One more big inhale. On the exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Extend that right leg up, stack and open your hip. Press the left heel down. Notice the calf. As you press that left heel down, extend through that right leg, coming into wild thing now. Right foot comes behind the left leg, hips are high, head is relaxed. Inhale here. On the exhale, I want you to set your hips down towards the mat or reach that right arm towards the back of the mat. One more big breath. On the exhale, bring it up. I want you to lift that right leg nice and high. Look at the top of the mat. Step it forward. Keep your hand planted, coming into awkward lunge. So everything goes to the right side, horizon lunge, all the toes to the right side of your mat. Inhale the hips up. Exhale the hips nice and low. Inhale the hips high. Exhale, hips low, low, low. Hopefully this feels as good for you as it does for me. Take one more big breath. On the exhale, coming back forward, taking lizard pose again. Drop that right knee down. Toes off to the right side of the mat. Bend that left knee, reach back and grab your foot. And if you can't grab your foot, maybe grab a strap and see if you can wrap it around the top of your foot so you can grab that foot in your hand. Really, it helps to be on the top, like the fleshy part of that left knee. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release that foot down. Heel your toe into the center of the mat. Lift that left knee up. Right hand extends to the sky for a twist. And we're gonna stand up. Reach the arms nice and long. Take an inhale. Exhale to tap the left knee down. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. And up. Tap. Next inhale, crescent lunge. We're gonna keep tapping. Exhale, bring it down and up and down. Inhale high, warrior two. There's no tapping in warrior two. Just holding the pose for a second. Lift that right heel up as you reach forward. Let's work on that right quad. Keep reaching, inhale. Exhale to reverse your warrior here. Hold that right hand nice and high. One more big breath. As you exhale, bring it through to side angle pose. Stay here or take a bind if you're feeling it right now. Otherwise, holding that left arm to the sky or extending that left arm in front of you is perfectly fine. Take one more big breath. On the exhale, release your hands down to frame your front foot. Spin onto the ball of your back foot. Bump that back foot in just a tiny bit so both feet are flat on the mat. Straighten out your legs. Reach the hands high. Exhale for pyramid pose. Hello, right hamstring. Head can be heavy. Hands can either go to the mat or to the leg, whatever's accessible for you. One more big breath in. On the exhale, walk it forward, coming right back into standing splits where we were earlier. From standing splits, hands at heart center, bringing it up to a warrior three. Keep that left leg lifting, lifting, lifting. Standing into tree pose, left leg into the right thigh. Keep pulling navel to spine for 3, 2, 1, and figure 4 like we started off this side with. Coming a little lower. If you want to take the arm balance, be my guest. I'm gonna hold it just like this tonight. Coming as low as I can, work on that strength. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, bringing it back up, back into your dancer pose. So we're basically just repeating the start of the sequence here. Reach that hand high, really kicking into that left hand for 3, 2, 1. Landing back into a lunge. Hold the hands forward. Nice long straight line. Big breath in. Exhale, hands down, step back. Chaturanga. Cobra Up Dog. Downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Notice how you feel side to side. Take an inhale here. Bottom of the exhale, find your squat at the top of the mat. If you need to grab a drink, real quick, grab a drink. Come back into your breath. Sitting up tall in your squat. One more inhale. Big exhale, release the hands down. Next inhale, hands come all the way up. Reach, heel toe your feet to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Back in a chair pose. Sit low, sweep those hands high. Inhale here. On the exhale, take weight out of that right foot. We're gonna come into figure 4 on the second side. Sitting nice and low. So curious how it feels so different for me side to side. Both are a great stretch though. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna find dancer pose. So grab that right foot. So that left arm nice and long. One more inhale here. On the exhale, bring that right foot back down, step it back, move through Chaturanga. Cobra Up Dog. Downward facing dog. Second side. Left leg lifts on the inhale. Stack and open your hip. Press that right heel down. Way to grow tall to that left knee. One more inhale. Wild thing, this side. Flip that leg. Flip your torso over. Head is relaxed. I always like to wave to everybody. Take an inhale. On the exhale, set that right hip down. Inhale, bring it up. Lift your left leg up to side plank. Hold here for one inhale. Look at the top of the mat. And on the exhale, step that left foot forward. Right hand stays planted as you find your horizon lunge. Awkward lunge, rolling onto the outside of the feet. All the toes go to the left. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, lower them down. Whew. Yeah. Inhale, hips high. Exhale the hips low. Inhale, bring it around, taking lizard pose again. Drop that right knee down. Take the toes to about 10 o'clock. I want you to bend through that right knee. And again, moving on to the fleshy part of the right knee. Reach back and grab that foot with your left hand. Really nice deep quad stretch here. While you're letting that left hip open a little bit more. My watch just told me that sunset just happened. It's 5:51 p.m. We're so close to longer days. I can't wait. One more big breath. On the exhale, drop that right hand down. Heel toe your feet through center. Come up onto, or lift that right knee off. Plant the right hand. Open that left arm to the sky for a big twist. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna reach. Press the walls away here. Take an inhale. Exhale to tap that knee down. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. Next inhale, up through crescent. Exhale, tap. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale to tap. Inhale up, open to warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Lift that left heel up. Reach forward here. Inhale. Exhale to reverse the warrior. Take a big breath in warrior, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Drop that left hand down. Right arm can extend forward or taking a bind of choice. If you take the bind, always remember to bring your shoulder blades together on your back and spin your chest towards the ceiling. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to frame the front foot. Bump that back foot in just a little bit so both feet are flat on the mat. We're gonna come up. I'm gonna pull my pants up because they are falling down. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, folding forward for pyramid pose. And again, your hands can be on your shin, on the mat, but your head should be heavy. Your legs should be pretty much straight in that left hamstring. You should feel this all the way, maybe up into your glute on the left side. One more breath in. On the exhale, bend through that left knee. Walk your hands forward. We're going to take flight. Standing splits on the second leg. Find your balance here. And eventually taking your hands to heart center as you stand slowly. And if you wobble, it's totally fine, right? I always say embrace your wobbles. Into warrior three here. Right leg is lifting. Left leg is so strong for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come into tree pose. Take that right foot into the left thigh. Make sure you're not putting any pressure on your knee here. So there's nothing holding against your knee. Shoulders away from your ears. One more big breath. Crossing into figure 4. Lowering down. And like I said on the first side, if you want to take your arm balance, feel free to bring your hands down. Keep your breath flowing wherever you are. One more inhale. On the exhale, start to stand back up. We're going to catch that right foot and that right hand. Extend the left leg nice and long into dancer pose. One more big breath. Exhale, drop that foot back. Step it back, move through Chaturanga. Cobra Up Dog. Knees nice and wide, taking a child's pose here. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Circle out your wrists. Let everything go. Inhale to walk your hands over to the right side. Place that left palm on your right palm. Sink the left hip back towards your left heel. Be heavy on that left side. Inhale to walk through center and over to the left side. Place your right palm on your left palm. Right hip back towards the right heel. Inhale, walk your hands through center. Come into a forearm plank pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, just holding forearm plank here. If you want a little extra, you can walk your knees down, either together or one at a time, but the point is to try to keep your hips as level as you can while you do this. Otherwise, just hold forearm plank nice and steady for about another 20 seconds. Make like you're pulling your elbows towards your feet and your feet towards your elbows. Really fire through that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hips down, untuck your toes. Sphinx pose, pull yourself through your hands. Ah, feels nice. Bend through that right leg. Take a peek back at the right foot. Switch sides, bounce to the left leg. Take a peek back at your left foot. Feet down, tuck your toes, press up to forearm plank, regular plank, downward facing dog. Big inhale through your nose. Butt of your exhale, bend the knees, lift your heels, find your squat at the top of the mat. Stay here. If you want to play with crow pose today, feel free to play with the crow pose, or if you want to come into tripod headstand, you can do that. We'll take about 30, 35 seconds to play here. If you want to come into crow pose, walk your hands up to the back of your wrists. Make a nice little bend in your elbows. Eyes are forward, not down. Eyes are forward. Stack your knees on the top of your triceps. Maybe take weight out of those feet. That's a little tricky for me with my knee injury right now, so I'm not going to do it, but by all means, play for about 10 more seconds here. Otherwise, just enjoy the hip opener that is Malasana. One more big breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. On the inhale, sweep your hands up nice and high. Heel toe your feet through center. Take that left wrist in your right hand. Exhale to the right side. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale it up. Hands at heart center. Coming down into chair pose again. Holding here, take a breath in. We're going to twist to the right side this time. Put that left elbow on the right knee. You can stay here, or if you want to play with side crow, you bring your hands off to the corners of your mat, just perpendicular to your mat. That left elbow is going to come into the crook of the right knee and right thigh. Maybe you can balance on that elbow. Maybe not, it's worth trying. And then bring it back down. Everybody come back up through center, hands high. Inhale here. Exhale, heart center, twisting to the left. Hook that right elbow on the left knee. Stay here for the twisted chair, or bring your hands down so they're pointing off the left side of your mat. Drop the right elbow into the crook of the left knee. Keep the eyes high. Maybe you take weight out of your feet. If you're up, make your way back down. Everybody else meet us right back in chair pose. Sweep those hands high for one inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back. Chaturanga. And downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet again. Extend that right leg up on the inhale. Stack and open your hip. Coming right into wild thing. Hips are high. Head is relaxed. One inhale. Exhale, setting the hips down. Extend that right arm back. Inhale to bring it up. Side plank, stack the feet. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale it long, looking forward. Step that right foot forward. Plant that left hand coming up into that revolve twist. One more inhale. Standing up just like we did the first side. Big breath in. This time, hands to heart center. Hook the left elbow on that right thigh. Keep that left knee lifted for now. Just really bringing out the spine here. Nice and strong through the left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, coming back up to stand. Inhale. Tap the left knee down the exhale. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale for crescent. Exhale, tapping it down just like before. And up and down, and up, warrior two, spin it open. Heel to arch alignment, stay nice and long here. Inhale to reach it forward. Reverse your triangle this time. Big breath in. Full triangle coming forward, right hand reaches. Comes down to the right shin. Left arm to the sky. Ah. One more big breath. On the exhale, bend through that right knee, taking it in a side angle pose. Stay here or take a bind, or if you'd like to play with bird of paradise, you can take that bind and step your left foot up to meet your right foot. Once you feel like you might have some balance, start to stand that right foot up. Maybe you extend the leg long. Maybe you just let it flop like I do because I have no flexibility in that right leg. Eventually make our way back down. Eventually we all unleash our binds, taking an inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna pivot on the ball of our back foot, dropping that left knee down, take lizard pose again. You have the option to do that quad stretch if you want, or else you can just relax into your lizard pose. Coming down to your forearms might feel good. Might feel good to tuck your toes and move back and forth. Or it might feel good to stay up and do a bit of a twist in your lizard pose. One more breath wherever you are. Then we're gonna walk the hands, or walk the foot back through center. Lift the back toes, back knee, bump that back foot in. We're gonna find our pyramid pose again, standing up nice and tall. Sweep the hands high. Exhale, folding forward into pyramid. Straighten those legs out. Lots of love for the hamstrings today. Not staying too long. Enough to where you can feel it working and releasing. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, bend through the right knee. Pop off that left leg for your standing splits. And from standing splits, we're gonna come right back up into figure four again. Same sequence as before. Sitting down. Stay here or play with that arm balance if you wanna make a little shelf with your elbows. You can wrap the toes around your right tricep. Looking forward, maybe you take weight out of that back foot. Otherwise, hanging out in figure four is one of the most glorious stretches you can do for your body. If you're in the balance, make your way up. Everybody slide this into tree pose. Relaxing your shoulders, resetting everything here. 3, 2, 1. Catch that foot in your left leg. Dancer pose. Extend that right arm long and really kick into that left foot nice and high. One more breath. We're gonna come into Degasana this time, airplane pose. Our final balance pose. Ooh, my airplane's a little crooked. Take an inhale. Drop your foot down. Plant your hands, step back. Chaturanga. Cobra Upward Dog. Downward facing dog. Last side, left leg lifts on the inhale. Second, open your hip. Find your wild thing here. Hips are high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, set your hips down. Reach that left arm back, extend. You get a nice stretch to the right side of your back here. Inhale, lift everything up, taking side plank. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale it long, look at the top of your mat. Swing that left foot forward. Plant that right hand. Big twist here. Left arm to the sky, take an inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna stand up, press the walls away, one breath. Hands at heart center, hook that right elbow. On the left knee, big twist. Right leg is really strong, no saggy right knees. So right leg is strong. One more inhale. Exhale, standing up, extend the arms, breath in. Exhale, tap that right knee down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap. Next inhale, coming through to crescent pose. Exhale, tapping cactus. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tapping cactus. Inhale up, warrior two. Inhale to reach forward for warrior two. Reverse your triangle on the exhale. Oh yes, big breath in. Full triangle as you reach that left arm forward, forward. Ha. Right arm to the sky. Embracing triangle. Keep pulling the navel to the spine here. Should be the nicest groin stretch. One more inhale. Then bend to that left knee. Plant that left hand. Side angle pose. Stay here or take your bind of choice. And if you take a bind and you'd like to take a bird of paradise, step that right foot up, finding your balance as you start to stand. Maybe you dangle the left leg. Maybe you straighten the left leg. Feel like a pirate. One more inhale, bring it down. If you have that bind, you can release that bind. We're slowly gonna bring both hands down to the inside of that front foot. Drop your right knee down. Untuck your back toes. Take your lizard of choice. It might be totally different on the second side from the first side, and that is A-okay. One more big breath wherever you are. On the exhale, heel toe that foot into center. Tuck your back toes, lift that right leg. Maybe bump that foot forward just a little bit. And we're gonna find our pyramid pose. So sweep the hands up nice and high here. Exhale, folding forward for pyramid. Heavy on the head. Roscoe is showing us that Shavasana is near. There's one thing my dog is really good at, it is chilling out. One more breath here. On the exhale, bend through that left leg, pop it into standing splits on this side. Once you establish your balance, start to stand up, hands at heart center, taking this all the way into figure four. And if you want to play with the arm balance again, feel free to bring your hands down to the ground. Wrapping the left toes around, your right toes around the left tricep, making a little shelf with your elbows and right shin. Just like crow pose, you want your eyes kind of high here. If you're in the balance, slowly make your way back up. And just slide that leg into tree pose against the left thigh. Resetting your breath here, knowing we're almost done with the hard stuff. One more huge inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna find that dancer pose. Catch the right foot in the right hand. Left arm extends long. Kick that right foot nice and high. Big inhale. Release that foot. Take your airplane pose. Hands are coming back. Make sure your airplane's not drunk like mine. Try and level out your shoulders so you can see yourself on camera. One more inhale. Exhale, that foot comes down. Hands come down. Step it back. Chaturanga. Final chaturanga. And again, child's pose here. From child's pose, bring it up into downward dog. Taking pigeon pose, right leg first. Find that right shin towards the top of the mat. That left leg comes right back. And take any variation of pigeon. You can stay up high, playing with the king pigeon if that sounds good. You can fold it forward and make a little pillow for your head. You can always twist the left arm under. Might feel good to move a little bit side to side in your pigeon. Take one more breath in. On the exhale, bring your hands back, press it back. Downward facing dog. If you want to take a chaturanga to reset, by all means, feel free to take a vinyasa. And when you're ready, second side for pigeon pose. Left leg's coming forward. Take whatever variation you can or want to. One more breath on this side. And eventually bring yourself back. Just take hands and knees here. We're going to take one more pose, one more hip opener. Come onto the long side of your mat. Take your knees nice and wide. Frog pose so the insides of your feet are flat on the ground. Come down to your forearms. Knees as wide as you can. And if you're not feeling it right here, just shift your hips back. And I promise that you will very much feel this. You won't stay for too long, but I just want you to get into those inner hips a little bit more. One more inhale. On your exhale, bring yourself onto your mat. Find your seat for just a second. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. Release everything. Come on down to your back. Stack your shins over the mat. Rocking side to side and let your knees come to the left side. Open that right arm out. Give good pressure with your left hand on that right knee as you extend the right arm long and look over the right arm. Putting a little weight on this knee just sort of helps stretch your back a little bit deeper. One more inhale. On the exhale, bring it through center, reset for a second, and then let the knees come to the right side. Hips go to the left. Extend that left arm out. Maybe use that right hand to traction your knee down as you peek over the left hand. One more inhale. On the exhale, bring it back up through center. Take your happy baby pose. Grab your feet. Inside or the outside of the soles, doesn't matter. Squish your sacrum down to the mat. Take any other movements that your body requires tonight, today, this morning, whenever you're watching this, and release yourself into a much deserved Shavasana. Be heavy. Relax your face. Notice the blood moving through your body. Maybe you can hear it in your ears. Maybe you can feel your heart beating. Maybe you can feel the buzz of the energy in your body. Just notice those little things that tend to be silent until you are actually really quiet. Go ahead and start to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Maybe roll onto one side, and when you're ready, make your way back up to your comfortable seat. And we'll go ahead and close with 3 breaths tonight. Sweep your hands up on the inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale. One more, just because it feels so good. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Thank you all so much for being here. And whether you're here live or later on YouTube, thanks for watching the classes. It means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see everybody in person, hopefully very soon. Have a great rest of your day.